Yo, so Team Supreme, today I came across this video and I wanted to check this video out. Why does Lord Jamar hate Eminem so much? And I always wanted to know the answer to that. If y'all don't know who he is, he was in what group he was in? Old school group. Was he with Peter Guns? I can't remember what group he was in, man. But I think he was like a one-hit wonder for real, to be honest. But I can't remember. But anyway, for years, the man been hating on Eminem. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand it coming from an artist, right? You cannot like somebody. That's perfectly fine. But the hate that this man gives Eminem is on another level. I always summed it up because he says shit about Eminem being white. One thing about music is blind. It's no color. You don't have to be a certain race to make a certain type of music. I hate that. I hate that shit so much. So I wanted to see. So he was on Math Hoffa, you know, the battle rapper. He got a show called My Expert Opinion, and he had him on. I've been meaning to do this video for a minute, but I'm just now getting to it. So I wanted to see what he say and give my expert opinion on whatever the response is. So let's check it out, y'all.
Lord Jamar's in the building. Peace. Now, I was trying to think of all the ways I could set this off, and I came up with one way that I felt like, okay, this is cool. Why do you hate Eminem?
Ha! Straight to it.
Whoa. Why did I somehow feel like this was gonna go in that direction at some point? Did I feel like you was gonna try to jump out the window from Giddy Street? No.
All right, let's go. What is it?
Bro, first of all,
Right.
I don't even really, you know, according to his fans, every time I speak about him. You know what I mean? Which we know is not factual, but I don't even like to get in it no more. Like,
I don't know what he means by that, but you definitely speak about Eminem often. Obviously, not everything you say is about Eminem, but you definitely revert to talking about Eminem often because you know why? It brings you attention.
it was never about hating Eminem.
Right.
But that's what it turned into.
It was just
stating facts.
Like,
You know what I mean? Just stating facts.
right.
Hip hop is black music.
Wow.
We created this shit. As the creators, we decide
Right.
who our goats are.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
Not record sales, not record companies, not white people, not any other people other than black people and, you know,
Right.
Puerto Rican. Because we was the ones that started this shit.
Right.
In the beginning. So we decide. So when you got people coming up, oh, Eminem is the GOAT, he sold more records. We're like, real hip hop motherfuckers don't care about record sales. Like, MC Hammer was selling mad records. Vanilla Ice was selling mad records.
Right.
Like, that is not the criteria of what makes you good. And at the end of the day,
it can't make you bad either.
you're not gonna hijack this shit from us and tell us who we fuck with.
Right. When you say MC Hammer, Ice-T was selling mad records.
I said MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice
Vanilla Ice.
was selling mad records.
But real quick before we go on, let me just speak on that. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. When you come and talk about the GOAT. Black people, just because hip hop was originated by black artists, rappers, black people don't determine who's the GOAT either. To everyone individually, right? You can't, Lord Jamar couldn't tell me who the fuck my GOAT is. That shit doesn't matter. And it's funny because it's black artists who names Eminem the GOAT. It's black people who says Eminem is the GOAT to me. Like me. So, even though I know, I'm light. But black people say Eminem is the GOAT. So how like the GOAT is never one GOAT, period, in life. It's never one GOAT about anything because you're going to have somebody on the other side of the spectrum every single time, no matter what we're talking about. It's no one person is the GOAT. It's the who is the GOAT for you. That's it. That's all you can talk about is who you feel like is the GOAT. That's it. That's it. You can disagree with somebody's opinion. You know, you can debate it. But at the end of the day, that's who you choose for whatever reasons that you like to choose him for. So if he says record sales don't matter, to you, it might not matter. But for me, if I'm determining my GOAT status, like what do you have to, what qualifications or what things do you have to get? What accomplishments do you have to receive to become the GOAT for me? And everybody list is different. Sales might not be big on your list. But to somebody else, shit, he's the number one selling rap artist of all time. That matters. To me, he's the best lyricist of all time. One of the best storytellers of all time. One of the best technical rappers of all time. One of the fastest rappers of all time. Whatever. Right? So you can't tell somebody what makes an artist a GOAT to them. But why that comment was so stupid, right? I wish I was there because my question, as soon as he said that, black people make it's originated by black people. I would say, who is your GOAT NBA player? Who the GOAT to you? And let's just say he say Jordan, Kareem, LeBron, Kobe, Magic. All those guys are black. But basketball was created by a white man. So, and I know he's not going to say Larry Bird is his GOAT, right? I know this, right? Or Jerry West. Them the only two people that can, to me, that even like up there. As far as like a white basketball player. So like, I know for a fact, you're gonna name a black athlete, a black basketball player when we ask you who's your GOAT NBA player. So why that same logic doesn't carry over to the NBA? Because basketball was originated by white men. So that don't matter then though, right? That's what I don't like about that shit. That's corny, bro. This shit is corny. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it through that after that stupid ass statement.
Yeah, that would have been a big mistake. A big mistake. Why do you think they were so popular?
Because it was pop music. Pop music is short for popular music. Like,
right.
And it was just
okay. What made it popular? Because people liked it.
It was shit that white people could fuck with. So that's why.
So I guess Wu-Tang didn't have millions of white fans, millions of fans from overseas. This is crazy.
You know, black people will listen to a lot of music, but as far as being the purchasers of it, you know what I mean? It's really females and white people. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
They're the ones that really purchase music. Like, dudes, you know? It really takes some shit for us to go out and buy some shit. We're not going to just buy anything. Like, we're not just going to, you know what I mean?
So as a pioneer, as I know coming up, in the early eras of hip hop, the reality was a real important thing. Like what your background was, the message that you spread, your lyricism. When you make those things of value, or you make those things, this is where the bar is, and if I want to be great,
To
I
you.
want to push this bar. Does it hinder you from success? And first answer that question, then I got a question right after.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like
what hinders you?
the lyrical, the most lyrical guys.
Uh-huh.
They probably won't be the guys that's selling the most records.
Right.
Outside of Eminem.
Why is that?
Outside of Eminem.
Because
And this is a question for anybody. Jump in if you
Well,
want.
I'll let you finish. I got.
yeah, I would say because it's basically the education of the masses. Like the bigger you go, the more mainstream of the masses you're gonna be. The more people that are not necessarily into hip hop but will like a catchy song will start fucking with your shit.
Right.
So you're starting to go outside of the scope of the people that can appreciate
And then it becomes
lyricism.
Then it becomes pop.
Right. So once it crosses that line into the pop genre, a lot of the criteria that we hold high is gone. They don't give a fuck about that. They just want to know, can they sing along to it and blah, 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 blah. And a lot of times lyricism doesn't lend itself to that. You know what I mean? Sing-songy rap lends itself to that because you can attach yourself to that very easily, and it
He got a point about the most lyrical songs doesn't typically get radio play, but it's more to it than that. It's because radio media pushes an agenda, right? The type of songs that you hear on the radio, it's catchy songs that has substance. It very well is songs that has substance that's catchy that you could sing along to. But those songs won't be on the radio. The songs that you're going to hear on the radio is about sex, drugs, murder. Those three and money. And money comes last. But it's those. It's those type of songs that get pushed on the radio. Because that shit, a lot of that shit don't be catchy. Or you sing along with that shit. You know, so he got a point up to, you know, when it says, you know, lyrical rappers tend to sell lower or less than catchy rappers. But, you know, you got people, I mean, I guess you always going to have the exceptions because like Lil Wayne, lyrical, you know what I'm saying? Hove, you know, Fab not selling now how he was before, but he was definitely up there. T.I. You know what I'm saying? But I Ludacris. So I don't know. Like I don't know, man. This dude, he sounds like a hater though. You know what I'm saying? He coming off as a hater.
slates well overseas and shit like that with other languages and shit like that.
Damn, this shit might have been low, y'all. I apologize because I forgot I turned my my shit down from the last video I did.
Right. They might not know how to speak English, but they can do that sing-songy type of rap.
Right.
When you like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you really spitting,
So
they're tongue-tied.
Right. So what is the attraction then to be a lyricist? Smoke, why do you rap like that? Why do you know what I mean? Like, if we know, all right, like, okay.
Right. I love this question. If I like that, okay.
We know 50 Cent, he signed to Dr. Dre and M, and he simplified his shit. He didn't rap so much like that before.
No, he rapped just saying. He didn't switch at all. What 50 Cent you're talking about? Because we talking about mixtape 50. Nigga, the songs is the same.
He became, but he became very straight, direct, simple, following melodies and all that.
He always did that. I disagree.
So why be a lyricist?
I mean, I feel like lyricism that's a part of rap. Like that's why that's why I fell in love with rap.
Mm-hmm.
But
You know what I mean? From niggas that made me think. Like nowadays, a lot of people don't want to think, but then it's music for them.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
I feel like for me, when I go overseas, and I'm a rapidy rap ass nigga.
Right.
But when I like for instance, when I went to Japan, the niggas knew everything.
Every
Facts.
word.
Every
They like the way
So that definitely goes back to what Jamar was saying, that people overseas don't they not gonna understand, and they just they can sing a melody. Well, this guy just said, I don't even know who this is, but this guy over here just said, I went to Japan and they know all the words. So something's not right.
they gonna like. If they like it, they with it.
It's nothing but Japanese MCs and Japanese shit.
And they
going
got
on
lyrics.
before I got there. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It's my first time. About 2,000 people, so I'm like, all right, well, maybe they got, maybe it's another person here that's rocking. That's just me selling myself short. It's in my mind. I just don't, So,
But that's real though. I like that dude.
they talking to Jap shit, and then he say my name, and they make a little noise. So I'm like, damn. But as soon as I stepped foot on the stage, I had to look behind me to see if it was another nigga there. And then when I started going with my shit and hitting with the ride, and the whole crowd was like, ride, I'm like, oh shit, these niggas speak English.
Right.
So,
These are my people.
right, these are my people. So I
Right.
feel like when you do what you do, people gonna gravitate to it. regardless,
Absolutely.
'cause it's
Absolutely.
something for everybody.
Bro, they sound completely different, don't they? Jamar and him sound completely different.
You know what I mean? And me, like, I feel like I pattern after the greats. You know what I mean? Like, everybody that I seen doing it before me.
Right.
So who am I to fuck tradition up? You know what I'm saying?
And I just want to say to that question also, I think it's all about who you respect. You know what I mean? Who you look up to. Like for some people, it's all about who are they rapping for. Some niggas, it's like they look up to a Nas or they look up to the lyrical MCs. So it's like they want to write some shit so that if these niggas hear them, they'd be
They
like,
respect it.
yeah, they would
Because-
respect them.
Right.
Some niggas don't care about that. They just writing for girls or they writing for money or, you know what I mean?
That's you can't speak for somebody else's motivation. If that's what they want to, that's what they making music for. That's what they make music for. A lot of people make music for them. A lot of people make music for what they feel like the song they want to make at that time. Like that shit crazy to me. That's crazy.
To sell drugs or whatever the case may be. So it
Yeah,
all
because-
depends on what you hold in high regard. And the
Okay.
people that hold lyricism in high regard are people that,
Okay. He said what I was saying. Okay, bet. I thought he was going a different route.
that respect other lyricists.
I wanted to highlight, because even when we talk about lyrical records, like there are, Eminem, even mentioned him, he's lyrical.
Right.
To the, you know what I mean, all the way power, and he sold tons of records.
Right.
But my point is though, with lyricism, I also want to highlight it's the message. It's not so much somebody lyrical, because you could have a dumb song with mad lyrics, and it's mad still dumb, it didn't make no sense.
What's an example of that?
Yeah.
I don't make them. I don't know. I don't remember dumb songs,
Right.
something like that. But I'm just saying to off the head. But that you can have a record mad lyrical, but not really saying much. So it's really more message rap. Some of these songs, even a sing along. Trust me, if you had a real message, you could sing it too.
Right.
But there's no
That's exactly what I was saying. Absolutely, that's what I was saying. Facts.
message, and you know what I mean. So I think shit that go far, it's the message with it. So maybe sometimes positive, because just because you're lyrical, because you might say it to a 15, like lyrical and thing. No, you could be talking street shit, all types of shit with lyrics, but what's the message?
Now that dude, it seems like he was going against what Jamar said. But basically, you heard what he said, bruh. What's the reason why you didn't like Eminem? Why you hate Eminem? Because people got Eminem as the GOAT and he's white. That was his answer. That was his response. People got Eminem as they GOAT and he's white. Hip hop was created by black people. He shouldn't be nominated as the GOAT. The funny thing is about it, from somebody coming from him, like, bro, you don't have, like, you not on nobody's list of nothing in rap. Like, that shit whack to me, bro. It's just very haterish to me. Like, bro, you just envious, jealous. You know, you want to pull somebody down so bad. But, and that's the thing about it. You've been trying this shit for so long to just pull Eminem down. And the man, it don't work. People's not going to agree with you, because one thing about it, Eminem is one of the best rappers ever. Regardless, And content is subjective as well. Just because Eminem don't got the same, and this a lot of times when people be saying, like content or relatability, and they say, okay, man, shit, somebody can come out here and make a song about selling drugs, getting kicked out the house, no pops, you know what I'm saying, struggling, and then you came up. You say that's relatable. That's not Eminem's story. So when Eminem say, fuck my mom, you know what I'm saying? My mom's a bitch. And then y'all say, man, Eminem talking about, oh, I'm gonna kill my mama, man, shit, fuck her. Like, man, we can't relate to that. But Eminem's mom tried to kill him. She tried to kill him. So his reality is different. And his approach, his approach to speaking his reality is not the way you're used to, right? So just because it doesn't relate to you doesn't mean it's not real. Just because he presents it a different way doesn't mean it's not real for him and people like him. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, people got to stop the reaching. You know what I'm saying? How many of the content that's relatable sounds the fucking same? Everybody's story is not like that, but people will rap that shit, especially back in the day. People will rap that shit because they know other people gonna gravitate to it, knowing it wasn't their life. It wasn't even their life. You know what I'm saying? Like that, to me, I just think that shit is whack. People look for so many ways to pull somebody else down and be negative about it and all that shit, bro. To me, that's corny. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. I don't know how y'all feel about M. I don't know how y'all feel about Jamar or Math Hoffa for that reason, you know, for that matter. Because he be doing some bullshit too. But I like Math, though. I like Math. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This is just something that I wanted to touch on. Well, I wanted to watch this, and then I wanted to do it on, you know what I'm saying, on camera. Just, you know, speak my piece, at least what I think about it, my reaction. And y'all let me know. All right.